Here with linebacker Quincy Williams. Quincy, obviously not the result you wanted, but what did you take out of this game defensively?
The main thing we wanted to come to the game was limit explosive. The last couple of weeks we had a lot of explosives, and explosive win games on offense, also lose your game if you get them on defense. So that's the main thing. The biggest thing we took for with close games like that is all about who makes the most mistakes. So on defense, just staying consistent. On offense, staying consistent also. But for us defense, it's not making a splash play here. We get a loss here, and all of a sudden we have a holding call on. Defensive holding call on the backfield. So the main thing is just not beating ourselves. And in this game, with it being so close, we beat ourselves.
Obviously, you had a good game, 15 tackles. How do you feel like you played today?
The main thing was my teammates around me. My brother's on the defensive line, so I got to always shout out the defensive line, them keeping me clean and all that kind of stuff, and let me use my superpower, run sideline to sideline. Same for CJ, as long as they keep us clean, we run sideline to sideline. The huge thing was the communication on defense, making sure we bark out orders, everybody's on the same page. That's the real thing, and that's how we play defense, real defense.
What was the message from Coach Saleh and some of the veteran players in the locker room after this loss?
After the loss, the main thing was, first thing we came in and said we beat ourselves, and we understand that as far as like being consistent. So we'll make a splash play here. We'll get a defensive third down stop, and all of a sudden we got a holding call on the back end. So now it's just being consistent. Can we get 3 and out every time? No penalties, subbing, all that kind of stuff on offense. Can we have an explosive once a drive or something like that? And it's just really being consistent. That's the main thing, and not beating ourselves in close games.
So obviously a lot of days left before you guys hit the field again in Houston. But what's kind of this might sound like a silly question. You seem to be kind of upbeat for a loss in a way where it's like you know that you beat yourselves. Is that almost like in a good way, knowing that you're talented enough, now it's just on you?
Yeah, the main thing was our communication was good. Now it's just like the little techniques and stuff like that, like you being yourself. And I'm not even pointing out any actual person, but as a defense, it's more like, what can we do to get better right here? And we did get a loss, but it's more like the positives from last couple of weeks, just saying like we can play tighter defense. We went through a whole week of preparation. It was great. So the main thing is just like, hey, let's keep it rolling now. Now we know what we can do. We're a good defense. We're a good offense. Now can we be consistent now? Like we know what we're doing now. Can we be consistent on what we're doing and make splash play here, splash play there? Now can we continue to do it?
Awesome, Quincy. Appreciate the time. Thank you.
No problem.